This is a continuation of the lesson on solid environment in the subject Environmental Science and Engineering. Consider project set 5. Number 1. Sketch each of the given item below. Letter A. Graph of the equation defined by x plus y equals 4. Letter B. Graph of the plane defined by x plus y less than or equal to 4. Letter C. Graph of x equals 0. Letter D. Graph of the plane defined by x greater than or equal to 0. Consider a review of the linear programming model for the ecosystem mentioned in the previous discussion, with the goal of maximizing 10x plus 12y, where x is the amount in the unit of a fuel to produce energy, and y is the amount in the unit of another fuel to produce energy. The goal of which is subject to the constraints, namely x plus y less than or equal to 4, 3x plus 5y less than or equal to 15, x greater than or equal to 0, and y greater than or equal to 0. Consider 3x plus 5y greater than or equal to 15, which was labeled a while ago as pollution constraint. Here, consider this as an environmental consideration, which may be in line with a strategy for sustainable development. The Philippines got strategy for sustainable development, which includes the integration of environmental consideration in the decision-making of an organization existing in the Philippines, the rehabilitation of degraded ecosystem, and the strengthening of the residual management in industry, as in the pollution control strategy. Consider the system without environmental consideration. The same system having the goal of maximizing 10x plus 12y, subject to only 3 constraints instead of 4 constraints. Notice that with the 3 constraints, the pollution constraint is not included. Consider the system of inequalities, which includes the environmental consideration. When the system is solved, a value x and a value y will maximize 10x plus 12y. That value x and value y are 5 all over 2 and 3 all over 2 respectively. In 10x plus 12y, when x is 5 all over 2, then 10x is 25. In 12y, with y 3 all over 2, the product 12y is 18. 25 plus 18 is 43. The benefit obtained, therefore, when x is 5 all over 2 and y 3 all over 2 is 43, or is amounting to 43. That is with the environmental consideration. The system without environmental consideration, when solved, will give a value of x and a value of y that will maximize 10x plus 12y. That value of x is 0 and that value of y is 4. Notice that 10x times 0 is 0, 12y when y is 4 is 48. So 0 plus 48 is 48, which is the amount of benefit obtained for x0 and y4. Notice that when x is 0 and y4, in 3x plus 5y, 5 times 4 is 20, which is greater than 15, 15 of which is limiting the pollution release of the system.